Yo, what is going on, guys? Coming back at you guys with another video. As you guys see in the thumbnail, yes, today is the release date for the Blue Eyes structure decks. So I'm here at my local card shop, Cardboard Legends, located in Van Nuys, California. So we're just gonna walk in, pick up 3 of these bad boys, take them back to the crib, and then open up these bad boys back up. So I'll catch you guys back at the pad. So see ya. All right, let me see here. I got the spidey sense. I got the spidey sense. I got the tingle.
Oh,
okay,
God.
so that's 1. You only have 4 exactly, or 5 exactly left?
No, we have more.
Oh, all right, bet.
This is just the first
This one
box
feels
today.
good. And then this one right here. That's the tingle. Let's do it, sir. Let's do it.
Oh my God.
Dude, honestly, watch, bro. Watch. Boop.
Don't worry, guys. It's
Just for you guys. Just for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see here, we got the 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon structure decks, the Blue Eyes White Destiny. But wait a second, before we get to opening these, I just realized something. I do not have the Primite package. So what we're gonna do is, later on today, I'm gonna be meeting up with my boy at my card shop, and he's gonna be hooking us up on a sweet deal with this Primite package. So, you know, I'm trying to play Blue Eyes competitively, so yes, I know the cards are expensive, but you guys will witness it right here, me buying the Primite stuff, which is going to do kind of damage to my wallet. But hey, this is the first deck I've ever played. I'm willing to go all out for it. I'm trying to win locals. I'm not just trying to only have fun. But anyways, I will see you guys there. So, all right, guys, boom, right here. My boy, shout out my boy Michael. Appreciate you. 500 bucks. I do it for y'all, guys. I do it for y'all, man.
Gotta win with Blue Eyes now, bro.
Woo! I was almost having a SpongeBob moment.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I 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 need it!
Okay, guys. So this part of the recording is literally almost a week later than from the last clip that you guys just saw, because I ended up getting really sick, and as you can't tell from my voice a little bit, I'm just kind of a little bit sick, but we'll get through it together, guys. I promise. This video was supposed to actually go up last week, but let me tell you guys, I had the down bad flu. I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything, but I still have the 3 the Blue Eyes White Destiny structure decks right here, nice and sealed. So we're just gonna open up one of them, see what's inside, and then we'll open up the other 2 just to see if we can get potentially a chance at a quarter century promo card. So, but yeah, literally I'm so ready to play this deck. I literally got a Blue Eyes mat. Shout out to my boy Brian. He ended up getting this mat on a trip. He went to Japan, and then he ended up just picking this guy up on one of his trips because he thought about me, and because he knows how much I love Blue Eyes. So as soon as he showed me this mat, I told him, yep, I'm buying this in a heartbeat. This mat's coming home with me today. But yeah, we got the mat, we got the Blue Eyes deck box, right? You get this on eBay, which is where I got it from specifically, and then you open it up, right? Bam, son, just like that. Blue Eyes in the background, looking dope as hell. You can fit your main deck, your side deck, and then your dice in this slot right here just come down, as you guys can see right there. So bam, we got the Blue Eyes deck box in the house, and I also got my Kaiba Corp sleeves, which I will be sleeving up my cards afterwards. But for this part of the video, just focusing on the structure decks, just seeing what's in them, and then afterwards we'll do a build, competitive build with the Primite stuff, and then just see where it goes from there. So Blue Eyes White Destiny, let's open up number 1. Ooh, imagine. Ooh, okay, I'll take it. Now to get into it real quick, I do not know how to properly open these, so for you sealed collectors out there, just close your eyes. And then that's it in there. Let's put you over there. Let's just get this open.
6.5 hours later.
Oh my god, finally, like about like freaking 10 minutes later of getting this freaking goddamn structure deck open. Let me just go ahead and just throw the trash in here for now, and then I'll... Oh my god, why do they do that? Seriously. Okay, so without further ado, let's get on into it. So we got Indigo Eyes Silver Dragon. Okay, this card seems kind of good. It's kind of like a Dark Ruler on summon, but a lot of competitive builds don't really play this, but basically if you're playing the Primite stuff or whatever, you don't really play this. But if you're playing like a regular Blue Eyes deck, yeah, go ahead and throw in one of these in your deck. So, but yeah, it's always good to have a new Blue Eyes monster, man. Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Yep, this is the one you have to play at least 2 of in your Blue Eyes decks. So this is a really good card. Like, holy crap, very needed, very much needed. MVP GOAT herself, Maiden of White. This card is going to be everything now. This is going to be your 1-card combo. This is a major upgrade from the original Maiden with Eyes of Blue from the Blue Eyes White Saga structure deck from like way back then. But yeah, another Wishes for Eyes of Blue right here. Here's the boy himself, Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon, the freaking Omni Negate, and you tag into this with the Spirit Dragon. Neo Kaiser Seahorse. So I'm going to be playing a competitive build. So obviously I'm playing the Primite stuff, which you guys just saw me pick up. But if you're planning on not playing the Primite stuff, then you go ahead and play 3 of these as the replacement for the Primite stuff. But yeah, this is potentially combo starter too. I just think you normal summon it, right? Do its thing, and then you link off into the spirit, the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, and then just so on. But not to really dwell too much on that card. But let me see. Roar of the Blue Eye Dragons. This is going to be a mandatory one of in the deck for sure. Being able to summon Blue Eyes White Dragon from... I believe you could do it from the Banished too. Let me see. Special summon and defense 1 Blue Eyes monster from your deck, graveyard, or banishment. But if you control no Blue Eyes White Dragons, you can only special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon with this effect. And then as a second effect, to banish this card from your graveyard, to let you fusion summon a fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field, including a Blue Eyes monster. Wow, this is seems really good. And then here's another card, Majesty of White Dragons, very much needed in this deck. So yeah, I will absolutely, I think you only need to be playing 1 of this, but this is going to be a mandatory 1 of. Fixes the problem of like, in case you see a Blue Eyes in your hand or something, right? And gives more of the purpose of the Blue Eyes just being in the graveyard besides it just like being in there. But yeah, this card can be like basically up to 2 pops because we're only gonna be playing 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons in our main deck. But yeah, this just, God, look at this card, man. This card looks so cool, dude. Ugh. And then we got the homie Blue Eyes White Dragon himself. The other all-R Blue Eyes White Dragon. And then the third Blue Eyes White Dragon. I don't know which one I like the best, but that's cool how they give you 1 of each different artwork. Alternative White Dragon. Pretty dope. Jet Dragon. This is a mandatory. You have to play 1 of these. This is my favorite Blue Eyes card of all time. This just, it's so good. It could be such a troll card sometimes. But yep, Abyss Dragon. This card's just, it's good, but the only thing is that it's terrible to see in hand. You don't want to see it in hand. But yeah, basically boost your dragon monster's attack by 1,000, and then it can add you a poly/ritual and a dragon monster during the end phase. So yeah, Spirit of White, just good for back row removal. I don't think I'll be playing it though. Chaos Max Dragon, Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon, the White Stone of Legend, White Stone of Ancients, another MVP. Wow, they give you 3 Sage with Eyes of Blues. That's so dope. Yeah, we like that. Absolutely gonna be a really good card in the main deck. Master with Eyes of Blue, Dictator of D, another Dictator of D. Wow, Nibiru, Ash, 2 Effect Veilers, Chaos Form, 2 Ultimate Fusions, 2 Melody of Awakening Dragons, Mausoleum of White, Burst Stream of Destruction. You won't be playing this. Trade in, Call by the Grave, our 1 copy of True Light, our 1 copy of Ultimate Creature of Destruction, Destined Rivals, Infinite Impermanence, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon, Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, and then Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, Azer Eyes Silver Dragon, and then 1 Hieratic Seal of Heavenly Spheres. Wow, holy crap. And then you got just all this, you got Duel Links, you got Master Duel, just, wow, this is a really good structure deck, guys. Like, holy crap, dude. Like, you can literally just literally take these 3 structure decks and just make 1 deck out of them. Like, that's insane. And with this main deck that we're gonna be playing, like, I'm gonna tell you right now, probably the cards that we will be including in our deck is probably like the Hieratic Seals, this. So for my Dino players, right? Because if you guys watch me for my Dino content, that's what I'm normally known to do. This card is literally a UCT as a dragon. And this card is unaffected by trap cards. And it could potentially reset trap cards in your graveyard, such as Imperm, Destined Rivals, your, what's it called? Your Majesty with, of the White Dragons. So that's why this card's gonna be really popping off. Twin Burst, not sure yet. This is gonna be mandatory. You're gonna be able to get this, equipped it with the effect of the what's it called, the Wishes with Eyes of Blue, to equip it to a Blue Eyes, so it prevents like targeting effects. Not the ultimates. Imperm, I don't think you need Destined Rivals. I don't think you need this too. Definitely True Light. Call by for sure. I don't think you really need the trade-ins anymore, because we're only playing like a total of 3 level 8s in the main deck, being the 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons along with the Jet Dragon, so I don't think it's needed. Like, really, you don't need this. Mausoleum for sure. If you're not playing Primites, you could go ahead and play Ultimate Fusion with Chaos Form. Or unless you're rich like Kaiba, and if you have enough money to get Master Magia, then yeah, go for it. Effect Veiler, known to be a search card in Blue Eyes. You could search it off with Sage and Wishes. Ash for sure. Nibiru, you don't need Dictator. This is a maybe too. Well, this is a maybe card for now. I actually don't really know how to play this card or like what its purpose is yet, but I see a lot of Blue Eyes players playing this, but I don't see Blue Eyes Primite players playing it, but I'm gonna keep it in the maybe for now just to see how I like it. 3 Sage, yeah, you have to. You don't need this really. Whoopsies. The Jet Dragon, and then only 2 of the Blue Eyes. Yes, Roar. Yes. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be the structure deck. So let me just take a few minutes, let me sleeve on my cards, let me build the deck, and then I'll do a quick deck profile for you guys. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, now it's time for the deck profile. I just finished building the deck. 42 card list, and I've been doing a couple testing with it lately, and yeah, I freaking love it, man. It's my favorite deck so far. It's got a lot of consistency. You're able to play a lot of hand traps. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the deck profile. So first off, what I am playing, or you know what, let me put my deck over here. You have to play 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Don't play 3. At the end of the day, this card's a brick. 1 Jet Dragon. I don't know why people are sleeping on this. I've been watching other people's deck profiles, and I do not see him play this card. God, this card is everything. Like, this card is so good. This is my favorite Blue Eyes card of all time. It's just such a troll card, dude. You have to play this at 1. Don't play more than 1. Bestial Magnemite. Don't play the Drew's Worm, because we are playing a specific card in our main deck, which locks us out into specific stuff. But the purpose of this is that this can search you Jet Dragon, this can search you your Primite Ether Barrel. Yeah, must play. Along with 3 Maiden of White. God, what were they thinking making this card? Exactly what the deck needed. 3 Sages, you have to. Also, combo starter, same thing. 3 Ash Blossoms. 3 Effect Veilers because Effect Veiler is known to be searched out from the Sage in this deck, and it can also be searched out with the Wishes coming up. So 3 Nibirus, and then here's the card I was talking about, 3 Dominus Purge. This is why we so if you end up doing this in hand, you're basically locked from dark, water, and fire monsters for the rest of the duel. Unless you do the effect first, right? So like, let's say you open up one of these with an Ash. As long as you do the Ash first, and then you do the Purge after, you're good. Or if you do the Bestial Magma first, and then this after, you're good. But Purge is just such a good, like, such a strong card, dude. Like, this does not play into a tactics, a thrust. They can't call by this. They could cross out it, but at the end of the day, this is basically Ash Blossom on roids, and this could potentially destroy the card too if you have a trap card in your graveyard as well. Moving on, 3 Infinite Impermanences, and then 1 Honest. So when I think of Blue Eyes, this card was like one of the first things that just popped up to me in mind, like from the old structure deck. This can be such a funny ass card, dude, and this can throw off a lot of people. Like, when they see you play this, they might change the way they play just to try to avoid this. So you don't have to play this if you want, but I just think this can be so funny, dude. So like, even if you end on like your Link 1 Spirit Dragon, if they're trying to attack into it with a beefy ass guy, you just go Honest, okay, and then like now they just won't have a way to out it. Or like even your Sage, even your Maiden, even your Effect Veiler. So it's just I'm just gonna try it out and let you guys know how it does, but it's another hand chop at the end of the day that doesn't lock us out from the Purge, so I'm just gonna try that one. Moving on, we are going 3 Primite Dragon Ether Barrels. God, you need this package. This package is, I know it's expensive, but your Blue Eyes deck is just not as good if you don't have it in the main deck. So let me just go ahead and move everything up here real quick just to make more space. And then the Lordly Load. This card is just so good too. You have to play it at 3. It's a free summon of a Blue Eyes White Dragon. This searches this, or it can search out your 1 copy of the Drill Beam. Drill Beam is just recyclable from the graveyard as long as you have this on the field. This is this package is known to be like an infinite grind game once you get access to it. So you'll be setting Drill Beam every turn, right? Every standby phase, you get to add this to your hand if it's in the graveyard, as long as you have a Blue Eyes White Dragon in hand or field. It's mandatory needed to play. So along with the 3 Wishes for Eyes of Blue, another 1-card combo starter. So the Maiden, Eyes, Sage with Eyes of Blue, and Wishes, they all have synergy with each other. Like you'll end up on the kind of the same end board, but just taking a different starting route. So I see, if you want, you could cut this to 2, which I do understand, because the first effect is a hard and, so you need to have at least a valid second target to be able to add from that to your hand. But I would just play 3, because again, you need to see one of your combo starters with all the hand chops are playing. So 1 Roar. I see people play this at 2, but I think 1's good for now because you can't summon a Blue Eyes from your hand. 1 Majesty. God, this card, I just love the way this card looks, dude. Like, look, it's so cool. Like, this is just a free pops basically on your opponent's turn. Just by revealing a Blue Eyes White Dragon from hand, field, or grave. And just, yeah, it just brings so much more value just having your Blue Eyes White Dragon in the grave especially. So almost there. 1 True Light, you have to. And then 1 Mausoleum of White. Let me put it over here. Along with 1 Triple Tactics Talent. It's such a good staple card. You could side this out, whether you know you're going first, but this is just for game 1Y, so just you have to play it. Along with the 1 copy of Call by the Grave, because it's Called by the Grave. But yeah, looking at a 42 card deck list, guys. Let's get into the extra deck. Alrighty, guys, now for the extra deck. Starting off, we got our Spirit with Eyes of Blue. This is exactly what the deck needed. Link 1, you could just link it off with your level 1 tuners, or just level 4 lower dragon. Add your Mausoleum of White, and then this could tag itself out to summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from the graveyard. But yeah, such a good card. 1 Heraxial, the Heavenly Spears. There is an argument for 2, but right now I'm just trying to play that 1 just to see how I like it. 1 Lina, the Light Charmer. This card solves the issue if you don't see Like, let's say if you open up like Nibiru specifically, right? And if you don't see any of your like combo starters, right? So like, let's say you Nibiru your opponent, right? And then so bam, you have Nibiru on the field. And then let's just say you have like an extra hand trap in hand, such as like Ash or Valor. You normal summon that Ash or Valor. You link those off with the Nibiru, making this. You crash into the token, and then this will trigger off to add you your basically your Maiden or your Sage, your combo starters. So I think this card is, I think it's a highly mandatory needed in the deck, because sometimes you will not see any of your combo starters, which is unfortunate. So you gotta always have like a backup plan just in case. 3 Spirit Dragons. There is an argument for 2, but I just think 3 is the correct, especially for the grind game. So I think this card is everything in the deck. Especially if you're going first, you're always going to be ending on this. So you want to make sure that you have 3. 1 Lightsworn Dragon, great for back row removal. 1 Vermilion Dragon Mech. This card, you don't have to play this. This card is completely sideable to whatever you want. But I like to have cards in my extra deck just in case I lose die roll and going second. So like, this is a great going second card, right? So like, I'd rather be making this if I'm going second than a Blue-Eyed Spirit Dragon, because like, this is more you end on this going first, and this is just like a, you can pop, right, and take advantage of your tuners that are in your graveyard or whatever, right? But this card could be flexible to whatever you want, but I'm just trying this for now, and then eventually I'll let you guys know how I like it. But moving onward, the 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon, you have to. 1 Crimson Dragon, we are playing the Crimson stuff with the Stardust Cypher Divine Dragon, right? And then with the Blazar Dragon. This one is also flexible too, right? So these 2 are flexible to whatever you want, right? So if you want to be playing like SP Little Knight, go for it. If you want to main deck like Typhon, go for it. But right now, like, I just want to try this specific package because you're more focused on ending with if you end up having 2 Spirit Dragons, you're more focused on ending on this, going into this with your ultimate Spirit Dragon on the field, so that way this won't be able to be destroyed off from the effect of Spirit, since this protects stuff from being destroyed from the first time. But Crimson Dragon shuffles itself back into the deck, right? And potentially for like grind game purposes, as the turns go by, maybe eventually you could end up like if this is gone somehow, you could go into your backup Blazar Dragon, right? But I think this is cuttable for now if you want, but I'm just gonna try it just to see how it goes. Then along with the Tyrant Dragon with the Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, this card is so good. You're making this like going second, right? So like, even if they debarrier you, calling Synchro, right? Now you just focus on the fusion package. So for you guys who watch my content for the Dino stuff specifically, right? To sum up this card is basically UCT as a Blue Eyes or as a dragon. So, and then this can set a trap after one of battles. So like, you could set like an Imperm, you could set a Purge if you have it in your graveyard. You could set your Majesty, the one where you reveal the Blue Eyes and it pops up to 2. But yeah, and then this is just for targeting protection. So I mean, like, protection from Imperm, protection from Valor, protection from Fenrir. Just yeah, it's so good. But yeah, that's for my extra deck. Let's jump into the side deck real quick. Okay, guys, for the side deck, this is kind of a little funky ass side deck, but just stay with me and I'll explain, right? But first off, I'm going the extra roar of Blue Eyes Dragons. This card's flexible. You don't have to play this on the side, but I just think, like, if I know I'm going second, right, I would cut the Majesty, the trap, the Blue Eyes trap, right, and then play a second of this, right? Because realistically, the Majesty is not like a good starting going second card. But however, it is a good grind game like card, just in case. But like, going second wise, I'd rather open this than the Majesty, because this is summons a Blue Eyes White Dragon for free, right? But again, this card is completely flexible, so this could be whatever you want, right? 1 anti-spell fragrance for like runic purposes. And I don't know about y'all, but I've been seeing some Sky Striker players lately, like at my locals. So like, I don't know what the hell. But in general, this is just like such a good card if you end up going first. Like hell, for almost every deck, this is a good card, right? One skill drain. Do I even have to explain, right? Skill drain, skill drain. Two lightning storms along with the Harpy's Feather Duster. Just because we hate back row. You always gotta have back row removal, guys. Always gotta have back row removal. Two Ultimate Slayers, specifically for Yugioh, right? Two Thrust, because Thrust can search into any of these right here. Along with the Aggregator, specifically for Yugioh. Just that's all you need to know. I am choosing to side deck the Typhon for the mirror match wise, specifically. There are some decks where just Typhon just absolutely like comes in clutch, so I'm choosing to side deck this, right? And like I said, going back into the extra deck, the cards that are flexible to be sided out would be the Blazar Dragon and the Vermilion Dragon mechs. So just whatever I'm going up against, if I'm going against Yugioh, go into this. If I'm going to another Blue Eyes player or whatever, I'll tag out into Typhon, right? But and then finally 3 Lancias for Malice. So yeah, it's kind of a little weird side deck, but yeah, but that's it for the deck profile, guys. And I will be taking this to local soon. I'll be recording my matches just so you guys can see how well the deck does, or we'll see how well the deck does. But if you like videos like these, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, show your boys some love. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.